Hello, youngsters. Welcome to Old Man Dreamer. Sorry it's been a while since I've done one of these. You know, when you get to my age, you get tired, and everything wears you out. You don't sleep as well. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna do a gravelly, rocky ground tile thingamabobber. Alright, let's start her off here. Let's pick a nice kind of darker. Actually, let's go with a darker tone for this one. Make it. Let's make it kind of flat. It's good to have kind of these rounded edges so that you can squish them together. And it's also good to kind of make a little irregular. Yep. Natural. Kind of the way nature is. There we go. Alright. Let's try that for now. Okay, we're gonna do this this paint technique. Spray paint. Grab a circle here. Go in the shape tool. Oh, when you do any creation, make sure to grab a reference. You know, I always liked books, nature books, but I know you youngsters like this thing called Google. You know, you just type in something and then it pops up. Some say it's always right. I don't know about that. Nothing right about technology these days. Alright, let's get rid of that upright thing. Let's go ahead and grab this kind of brown tone. Let's make it a little lighter and a little more gray. Touch of brown. And then just spam it in here. You go nuts. Have fun with it. Oh yeah, forgot to tell you, you gotta do a surface snap. That makes life a lot easier here. So just kind of slather it in there. Just till you get rid of these kind of circle things. Let's do a medium tone. I'm going to make it a little faint, so turn down the opacity a bit. There we go. Just kind of spam it on in there. We're just sort of trying to create, you know, some basic texture there in there for you. Let's do a darker one. Overdid the other one. So I'm kind of going back to this one. Where did I do with that damn thing? There we go. Alright, now you can still see these kind of circles in there. We'll get rid of that. Don't you worry. Let's see, let's grab this lighter one. Maybe we'll get a even lighter one for you. Whoops, darn nammit. Hit the damn wrong button. Oops, let's make it a little bit smaller there. So you can just kind of spam it in. We're just kind of going for the rock pebble look. I like to kind of try to cover out these circle patterns in there if possible. This is all just kind of a nice base. Let's get a few darker ones in here. Here we go. It looks like he's sending me images. We'll look at those later. So it's starting to come together. We're just going for that gravelly rock technique. Spray paint is you can do a lot more with it, not have it take up as much space. Let's get some whites in there. Just a few scattered around, a little bit. Just bam it on in there. Alright. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna turn up the detail. We're still at 1%. Let's have a look in here. So halfway to 1% here. I'm probably gonna shoot for 2% for this. I think that'll be enough for us. Now if you increase the detail, you lose a little more percentage, but looks a little sharper. Yeah, and that's a good granite rock technique too, what I just showed you. Put that on any rock you make. Doesn't cost much. Now, I like to do this hang on here. Oops. There we go. Gotta edit the sculpture in the sculpture. Let's try this one. Kind of more sharp, knife edged kind of rocks. I'll get them a little lighter. Surface snap. Let's see. We need there we go, smear. Smear is what kind of ends up costing a little bit. So I tend to go a little easy on her. So we're just gonna get some little bits of three-dimensionality on this. A few bigger ones. Little ones in there. Let's shift it to stamp, so it doesn't cost as much. You can kind of just stamp these around. Get some in here, but not too much. It starts costing space and detail. Kind of irregular. Get them varied in sizes. A few bigger ones. Shift it around. There you go. Oh, God damn it. I did it again. I vowed not to fart while I was doing one of these recordings for you. But, when you get to my age, you just lose control. You have to embrace the farts. It's natural. Like what we're doing. Ground. It's natural. It's everywhere. It's been around longer than I have. But I've walked on a lot of ground, especially at my age, lots of ground. So I know a few things about it. Alright, that's probably enough. What you can do is grab a darker tone and then invert it Oops, son of a gun. There we go. Let's get some texture in there. Maybe some kind of cracks in there. Just a little bit. Don't go too nuts on it. Just add a little bit of three-dimensionality in there. That's not very good. I know some people go real crazy with the three-dimensionality, but you don't need to do too much. If you just use the painter technique first. I also like to draw around the big rock, get that darker tone, kind of make these larger rocks pop out a bit. See that? Just do a little circle around the bigger rocks to kind of simulate the shadows these produce. Let's get around that one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like to put a shadow next to the light one. So one dark, one light, right next to each other. You know, you can keep going on this, keep working it, but probably call it good pretty soon. Should get you going, get you started on it. Sometimes there's little twigs and stuff you can put in, so you can draw a few lines around. Just kind of simulate that other things and debris kind of falling in there. Yeah. Not too shabby. Alrighty. So then, you know, you can stack it, copy it, make it a little bigger, make it a little smaller. You can make a smaller one. You can change the tone a bit. Give it a little bit of brown. Turn that up a bit. If you want some brown in there. And there you go. Pretty good. Okay, that's it for today, youngsters. You have a nice day now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sure appreciate it.